put something on here for you guys to look at. Hey, let's see, doing some more sketches. Yeah, I started doing a sketch on the stream the other day, and this is how it turned out. So let's zoom out here. So I'm gonna have this one. Ugh, I still have the YouTube going over here. All right, so I'm gonna have this one for sale this weekend at Gross Card Con, and so there's Phantom Forge, you know, Ghost Papa, using his dark power to resurrect Boney Joni and Dead Ted as Hot Scott looks on in the sunlight. So this is one of the sketch covers I'm gonna have. I'm gonna work on this one next, and this is Frankenstein, New Wave Dave, Atom Bomb, and Walking Ted. And here's the cool thing. That's right, they're gonna interlock. So these sketches on their own will look cool, but they're gonna interlock to a big scene. I'm gonna do like 5 of these, and it's gonna be one giant scene. So this is number 2. So, and I went down to the printers today, and the other thing I'm gonna have at Gross Card Con is I'm gonna have an 8-card set, the Occulto set that was promised as a Kickstarter thing like a year ago. Taking those sketches, and we're doing a little preview set. We're gonna have like around 20 of them available, and each of them is gonna have a sketch card inside. So they're gonna be like a little premium thing. If you show up, I'll make some available for you guys. But yeah, 8-card set, each will have a sketch card. It's gonna be a pretty dope set. I'm excited about it. And then I'm gonna have some oversized prints available. And then this is the other thing that is very cool. Let me see if I can pull one up to show here as you look at my arms. Let me just stand up. Oh, yeah, they're right here. So I know that Halloween is right around, or Christmas is right around the corner. Halloween is today. So we have ornaments that we're going to have. And I drew these, and my girlfriend painted them. So hand-drawn, and she paints them. And we have 2 of Dead Ted, 3 Atom Bombs, and 2 Nasty Nicks. And then we have some other ones left, like from last year, like Sid, Six Sid, and a few other characters. And those are all going to be Christmas ornaments. And we'll have some of those at Gross Card Con, and what's left we'll put on our store. So we have a lot of cool exclusives, and I'll be doing some, you know, sketch, limited sketch cards, limited edition sketch cards. You know, like this I'll have at Gross Card Con. It is Jason, signed by Kane Hodder, Jason. So then I have one like this too that is also connects to a GPK character. And then just to show you guys, these are all blank GPK official cards, because I have not been offering returns for the longest time. So I will have some official cards at Gross Card Con. Those are all blank. So if you miss out on the show, I will have some official return sketches available. So next week, we're going to have some stuff, you know. So if you've been looking to get an official from me, now is the time to get on the list. All right. So, but today right? Did you see how many cards those were? That's how long I have not been offering a fit. It used to be like my shit would be gone. The last 3 or 4 sets I've been working on, I've just been keeping them and not doing since the whole debacle with vacation, you know? And I'll have some vacation returns because I had to offer people, you know, exchanges. So, you know, it's going to be a good time if you're looking for some Victor sketches. But right now, let's get started with this. You guys like that interconnected sketch cover idea? And dude, wait till you guys see some of the sketch cards I did for the Occulto set, because they're pretty fucking cool, you know? And they're all my original concepts. Yeah, so when you're wondering, like, why is Victor not doing stuff? It's like, I'm doing stuff. It's just busy times. But I'm excited for Gross Card Con. Like I said, I'm going to have a table there. I don't remember my number off the top of my head. Once that dries, that'll all match up. I don't remember my number off the top of my head, but I will post about it on the next stream this week. I am not part of the official Gross Card Con. My table is not far from there. So if you're going and you're doing the breakfast and all that stuff, I will not be a part of it, but I will try to stream while I'm there. I will try to do sketches while I'm there that you guys can see, you know. And hopefully, you know, I'll get to meet some of you guys that have been watching the stream and listening to me blather, you know, helping keep the hobby going during the pandemic, you know. And maybe one day I'll get a base card gig from Topps and they'll actually invite me to this show again instead of being like, nah, we don't need you to be a guest. Just kidding. Although, here's the funny thing. Traditionally, I've always had a very bad time at Gross Card Con. Like, 1 year I was there and I took a gummy and I got mega dosed. So, like, I was having a full-on, just way too, like, sick from that gummy. Then the year after that, I had a kidney stone attack while I was there. So that was horrible. So, you know, I can get it, you know. But this year, my plan is to have as much fun as possible and survive. You know, hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. We'll have fun. And it'll be a good time. We'll see, you know. Because that's always what I try, is to create fun content for you guys. All right. Oh, I should actually zoom out here because there we go. Now you can actually see what I'm drawing. Look at all my pens. You can see all my pens. It's so funny. All right. As always, if you have any questions, if you want to get like a cheapy commission done today, like a, you know, what do you call it? A $40 delivered commission. This is your moment, because I need gas money to get to Vegas. So I'm always down for a single character personal card commission. I'm not doing any officials on the stream today, just working on covers and that kind of fun stuff, but I will entertain single character commissions on personal stock. How are you guys doing? Are you guys having a happy Halloween weekend? Did anybody go to any parties or anything this weekend? I feel like whenever Halloween is on a Monday, Halloween is like the Saturday before Halloween becomes default Halloween, you know? That's kind of how I treat it. So to me, like, Halloween was already Saturday. And this Frankenstein. I always liked this version of Frankenstein, though I never liked putting the full crack on the side of his mouth. I like doing the little tiny, maybe making it look more like a scar. Like how I'm like, up, up, up. I get better at my spontaneous banter. It's been a hot moment. I'm trying to get more back in the swing of doing this on a regular schedule. It's just kind of hard sometimes. I really wanted to check out some Spirit Halloweens today, but I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to go live because I got stuff I need to do. Like draw and entertain you guys. Zoom in on his head so you guys can see some more detail there. And as always, this stuff always looks a million times better in real life because I have a lamp, like literally, see, that's right over the phone or the camera. So you're getting the harshest light. When you get these in person, they always look better. But they always look really nice here anyway. So, I don't know why I complain. I'm just picky. Picky. So, I'm just glad a couple people are watching. And hey, you know what? If you want to tell your friends about this stream, please feel free to share. I know it was really short notice, but hey, we're just trying to make it fun. And I really wish I could have blown this stream up earlier and gotten like a ton of people in here and just have a fun Halloween stream. But we're just going to try to do what we can with what we can. Our resources are limited. So I'm not even looking at a picture of Frankenstein here for photo reference. Sometimes it's just more fun to kind of like make up your own color scheme. All right, we need some pink. So this is salmon. This is always a good, color to use right before you do the harshest, the brown outline. Because I always do the darkest colors last. Yeah, and I know I'm hoping there's a lot of people at Gross Card Con this weekend, Unicon, whatever it's called. But I'll try my best to bring you guys the content. I need to like ease off on that pink there. It'll look cool once, but sometimes you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to blend that a little bit. Which thankfully I'm good at blending. And remember, if you're just showing up, please feel free to introduce yourselves. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend in Vegas if you are coming down. And some gray here too. I'll let that dry for a second. All right, and then I think we're gonna do some green on the eyes here. I feel like green would be good. Do that, and then we'll throw in some gray, as I say. We're gonna throw a darker gray over these eyes ultimately. Right now we're just doing the lighter, kind of just laying the path for the dark gray. Yeah, see, if I had like a little easel, you would get a more realistic look of what this is looking like, but I'm digging it. We'll see how many more pieces of this saga I can continue with. I think the next one will definitely have Beetlejuice on it in some form. Beetlejuice and like My Pet Monster, maybe. And like I've said before, these are my favorite markers to use. You know, you get a lot of good swag on these. You know, smooth color. That's what I like, the smooth color application. It's like you want it to look like candy. I don't like seeing individual brush strokes, you know. Some people do, though. That's, you know, mixing it up. But see, that's the upside of these. It's got the chisel. It's got like the broad stroke thing. So you get a wide variety of angles and swaths of color. Oh yeah, no, I dig it. Today's the day for that. All right. Yeah, I wanted a little yellow in the eye right there. That looks pretty cool. Ultimately, that's kind of what I go for here, like kind of like those cool color pops. Adding some black to the face because I'm getting to the point where the face is getting done. So I just want to kind of see how certain areas are going to look like when they're done. Because I wanted Frankenstein to have kind of a little bit of a benevolent face here. Like he's kind of just like a big kid who happens to be a monster, you know? Which could be my autobiography. Big kid happens to be a monster. There, that's looking cool. There we go. Want to do that rosy red cheek thing, but in a little bit of a different way. Alright, and then over here, wham. And get this little angle here. So if I get quiet, sometimes I'm just pull back. I'm like, is that how I want to go with it? And just kind of tilt my head and look at it from an angle. I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I'm going with it. There we go. You got to be careful sometimes because a lot of the spots where I put a lot of color stay damp for a minute. So I don't want to go too hard, so I risk making that spot like a little open to tearing, you know? There we go. He's a good looking guy. All right. Let's add some gray here. Yeah, hopefully you guys are digging this. All right, I'm gonna add some blue to this thing because I want to at least finish the head off before we cut the stream. It's a little quiet. Today's a day where everybody's kind of doing stuff, so not as active as I thought. So we'll just try again tomorrow maybe, but glad you guys are hanging out. You guys know me, I like to work fast. All right. Alright, so we're going to finish up the hair here and a little bit of the shading under the neck, and probably going to call it there once we get to 30 minutes. Add some green tinge to the hair since he's already got yellowish skin. So I like doing contrast. There we go. And then we'll throw a little blue in there too. Alright. So there, his hair is a little crazy, which is kind of what we want. So let's try to do sharp edges. Key to sharp edges, just be confident with your line swoop. Don't like over trace it, just like lay the line in and stab it. Adding some like stubble just to make him look a little bit more monstery. Alright. Alright. There, that looks pretty good. Yeah, so like the atom bomb blew his arm off over here. So that'll be fun. He's going in a good direction. So we'll finish him, and then you guys will get to see him tomorrow, I think. Alright. Well, that's it for right now. Just wanted to let you guys peek in a little bit on this cover. Oh, I will. I'll show you what these two look like hooked up tomorrow, and then by then, hopefully, I'll have the third one drawn up. And then we'll see if I go any farther than that, but that's pretty cool. I just think it'd be a cool visual to have them all, you know, all lined up so you could at least see what it looks like. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all later, and stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, peace out.